Alright, so I just did all the maintenance on the FX6, plugged it in, it turned on. It made a rather alarming humming noise and now will not turn on. So I'm going to document the process of removing this and seeing what's inside. So there's going to be 4 Phillips head screwdriver points right here and one on the other side. And so I'm going to take that off real quick. Alright, so we remove the screws, and now we get to the impeller. This is actually very similar to the bow pump and design. As you can see, there is a considerable amount of gunk. Now, according to a forum guy, he had the similar type of an issue, and basically he pulled it apart, took a toothbrush, cleaned all this out. Oh, I shoot my hand there. Took it apart, cleaned all this up, and supposedly turned back on. Worst case scenario, I toasted a pump, and this is going to be a bad day for a tank that can't cycle. So I'll give me about a minute or two and I will do this. Alright, it's all cleaned out. Now, one of the things when it comes to these pumps, they're magnetically run. So if you think your pump is dead or broken, let's not say this isn't, but one way to check is to see if your impeller is completely locked up, and you should feel it kind of resist, and then it's going to just get loose and roll over, and that's due to the magnetic pole method that most of these motors operate on. They're usually like a brushless AC motor actuating a magnetic coil or something similar. A lot of them use ceramic rods and just a solid magnet and then electromagnet to essentially actuate the field. So basically, this is all been cleaned up. As you can see in there, that camera angle. So it looks way better. I didn't see any sand come out, so I thought sand got in here and maybe wrecked that. But it appears the only way to wreck that is if for some reason the motor actually itself saw way too much and broke itself. And it doesn't feel like it did that. So put it together and we're going to plug it back in. Alright, after fighting that somewhat, we have got it going again. So basically, the gunk apparently, let me get my light going here. Basically, the gunk did hold the pump up for some reason. Apparently, it finally got bad enough after a year and some change. So basically, probably did it wrong. I accidentally left this red valve open, and I had probably 2 gallons of water go all over my floor here. So when you're using this right here to do your emptying the canister out, be sure to put your close your valve and use the cap as a marker that maybe you did so. You'll avoid my problem that I generated. Otherwise, that concludes the cleaning the canisters